And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Robert. We are A1 Locksmith. This is the A1 EDU. We do the content, the videos. We're looking at all the different safe manufacturers that are out there. And with that, what options do they offer? We're gonna do a new video today. Obviously, that's why you're here. We're gonna do it on the American Security Products, AKA Amsec. This is their SF6036. We're going to talk about what this offers and why you might consider this for your next purchase of a safe. And with that, let's get right into the video. Let's go, guys. Get your learning hats on. I'm here to educate. This, again, Amsec, American Security Products, SF6036 is the model. We're gonna start, as per usual, with what's in your line of sight besides me. That is the black textured paint, okay? The SF series only comes in this color. I've said it before, I'll say it 1,000 times. Black is the #1 selling safes. Color in safes, excuse me, and it doesn't matter what safe. What you see before you is black chrome hardware, okay? This is a black chrome keypad. This is a black chrome 3-spoke handle. Mostly it's aesthetics, but it is a little bit easier to turn, so you get one hand up, one hand down, however you prefer. Works well. Going back to the lock, with Amsec, this is their ESL5. Amsec's keypads are pretty cool in the fact that their locks are their own, meaning they do not outsource. There's not a separate entity that makes locks for them or keypads. They do this in-house. So they spend their own money, their own research and development, working and improving their own products. As a locksmith, you will hear many locksmiths actually say, I mean, everybody's got an opinion, I get that, but for the most part, locksmiths will tell you that the Amsec ESL family of locks are very dependable, not bad. You're gonna ask me, so I'm gonna tell you, yes, we can put a mechanical lock on this safe if you don't want a keypad. And of course, a mechanical, we'd be able to get you a black chrome, like if you bought it for me, for example. I can put a black chrome mechanical lock on there so it matches this handle and you keep that aesthetic look. It does have exterior hinges that allows for the 180-degree turn of the door, which is handy. It is sitting on blocks, but it is measurement-wise, I guess we'll get right into that. This guy stands 59 inches tall. This safe is 36 inches wide. The safe is 26 inches deep. Like we always try to remind everybody, that depth number does not include the keypad, the handle, nor the hinges. So when you're measuring your space, hey, is it gonna go through this door? Is it gonna make this turn? Can I put it right here and the door's not gonna hit it? Keep that in mind. We need 2.5 extra inches for like grade clearance or perfect clearance. So if you can, you might think, hey, where's a better spot that I might get 3 extra inches added onto that 26 inches of depth. When you're safe shopping, you're thinking about the security of a product. And in this case, this is made from a 12 gauge steel on the body. And 12 gauge is a very popular thickness of steel in gun safes. Gun safes are under what's called an RSC, a residential safety container rating. So, and it's funny because that rating, man, it could actually be a super awesome safe, or it could be a very inexpensive, throw it in the back of the truck, drive off with it type safe, and still get that same rating. But so 12 gauge is good. It's not amazing, it's not great, it's good. The door though, which is where most knuckleheads breaking in attempt to go after and get something open. The door itself is pretty well built. Let's get into that and see what that looks like and why. Keypad, C to wake it up. 6-digit combination, followed by pound. Pound kind of being the enter button, if you will. When I open the door, the first thing I see is right here. This door is constructed of this entire facing of the door that you've been looking at this whole time. That is a solid 3/16 inch steel plate. That entire thing is one piece of 3/16 inch steel. That's pretty good. That adds strength to what we're doing. Then they kind of weld and bend and do everything else to the other components that make up the rest of the door. At which point they add in their 1.25" diameter bolts on this particular model. There's about 14 of those guys. There's bolts on the back side of the door as well. Those are actually inactive, meaning they don't move, but they're always there holding ground. This safe right here, we're still on that, I'm sorry, has a layer of Palusol. That's the material you see here on the outer edge of the door. And then on the inside jamb, where the door comes and shuts, against is a silicone type seal. Those are important because Palusol increases 7 times its normal size during a fire. So it'll get to expanding at about 256 degrees, pretty close to that. So what happens there is by having 2 seals in place like that, one that's going to increase its mass by 7 times, is that it creates a tighter seal between the door and the body, not allowing flame, smoke, soot, all these things to try to creep inside to get to your belongings. So that's really nice to have, and it's important to look for something like that when you're safe shopping. Next, fire protection. This safe right here, and you can see with this beautiful little sticker, it is rated for 60 minutes at 1200 degrees. So I will draw a little chart up, if you will, kind of help you understand fire rating a little better, because people say, I don't know what that means. Well, let me help you out real quick. Let's just go ahead and we'll dim the lights real quick. Wrong lights, wrong party. Why? Still, wrong lights. Just dim the lights, blip. Thank you. Here we go. If a fire is burning and it reaches as hot as 1200 degrees, if it stays that hot for 60 minutes, the internal temperature of the safe will not breach 350 degrees, keeping everything inside of it hopefully well protected. Lights, thank you. So 60 minutes, 1200 degrees, inside doesn't breach 350 degrees. Papers, depending on the type of paper, right? Like there's a mass number, okay? So I'm not here to give you every single one of them, meaning really old books versus money versus what we print on today from Kinko's versus the printer paper at your work. All these different things expand over 400 or burn up over 400 degrees. So let's just keep that number there. I think that's pretty much where most manufacturers come up with that 350 degree internal temperature or lower. And yeah, not common house fires going to reach 1200 degrees. So they're purposely building that for us to help us keep whatever's inside extra protected. So again, C to wake up the keypad, 6-digit combination, followed by pound. Again, kind of acts as a enter button. Let's get the door back open so that we can see right here. They've got this multi-purpose door organizer that we can set stuff on. Pretty neat. You see that I did it here. There is a long gun on the door because there is a little pouch at the bottom that the buttstock can sit in. I can wrap the barrel here. It is a Velcro. It is removable. I know it's always iffy by people, but I've made a lot of these videos and I've tested a lot of these things, and these are my weapons. So I'm pretty leery. I've never really seen much movement at all to make me worry or think about anything, honestly, so they seem to do really well. You actually do that twice. After that, you've got like little pouches here. You can set stuff in, like, I don't know, magazines and stuff and knives and whatever else you ever get into. It comes with the 4 holsters at the top, Velcro, so that you can put 4 pistols right there. It's pretty cool. So again, you can walk up at the end of the day, change out your carry, throw it in there, move it around. Totally movable. You don't have to use them at all if you don't want to, because again, they are Velcro, so they're actually fully removable. After that, we roll right into the interior. Again, I take the time to actually put these in here so that you can see real weapons in a real safe, because we all see these pictures and catalogs and very unrealistic looking things that you think, man, that's not gonna work. And we all know the old, hey, whatever it says it holds about half of that. This particular one says it holds 34 long guns. So depends on what we're putting in there, right? So as of right now, there is going to be 1, 2, 3. There's 3 scoped in there. Again, these are kind of big and bulky guys. So, I mean, you know, you may not have that. So keep that in mind as you're looking at the picture of it as I'm talking. It is adjustable interior, meaning I could go guns on both sides. This is just a movable shelf cover there. So again, I could go guns on both sides if I want to. I could put the guns over here, the shelves over there. And then again, I don't say it enough on these videos, and I apologize, but if you don't own a gun, you've just got stuff. You've got art, you've got stamp collections and card collections and coin collections and all these different things, and you just need more room. You've got a ton of paperwork, right? Well, okay, buy this safe, and then we order 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces, then it's all shelves. Keep that in mind. That works really well with pretty much everything I've ever done a video of safe-wise. That's a possibility. We do sell safes every day to people who do not own a weapon, so that's always an option. It does have the cutout in the upper shelf. Towards you can see, we put a longer weapon. That's like a 28-inch barreled shotgun, 12 gauge. As you can see, that has plenty of room to breathe up there, so that works really well. Sturdy shelf, not bad. Again, I tell everybody on top shelves, on anything, the 6 foot tall ones, these, whatever, they're not meant for most manufacturers. When they have the one long shelf that goes across the top, they're not meant to hold a ton of weight. So be careful of that. Adjustable, 4 holes in the bottom. You can anchor it down, so that's super useful. This safe is 840 pounds. Check my notes. Did I forget anything major that I want to go over right now? No, I talk about that too. Oh, look at me, I'm on time. The only other thing is I would say that per these measurements, per this fire rating, you're safe shopping, you're looking around, you're thinking about, you know, orange to apples, what works. This would be something of the line of a, let's say, I don't know, Liberty USA 36. USA 36, of course, actually being American made though. These are not, they don't claim to be, they don't push it on you. The Browning world, this might be in that Sporter family. Them also having 60-minute fire safes. So there's kind of a comparison for you. And with that, I should probably tell you that this is November of 2023. This is gonna retail you in the $21.99 market. However, the editing company will put the price right here, just in case. So thanks guys for doing that. And then if you have any questions, comments, hey man, look at our channel, you know we answer them. So like, if we're doing good for you, obviously. Subscribe if you want to follow along. Hit the notification bell so when we produce a new video, you're made aware and you can follow right along. And after that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks guys.